It's exciting, eh?
Oh, it's full on. There's no doubt.
Yeah. Well, we got to get out of the way. We got to move back a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
Only when the camera's
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Well, here they come. Durham's looking like they're ready to go, eager to get on the ice.
Sure are.
Looking to see where Missy's coming out. Oh, Missy's right here too.
Do you get mostly referred to by Durham or the Hurricanes? It doesn't matter.
Lightning, Durham.
Okay. Look at the fans here. Getting full. Here comes. There they come, Johnny.
Go. Wow, you can feel the excitement. There's no doubt.
Absolutely can. It's championship Sunday. There's nothing better than championship Sunday, John.
No.
For those joining on Top Tier Sports, it's a new Johnny here. It's a replacement for Johnny Letters.
A discounted version.
We have Johnny H-Low here on the broadcast.
Well, certainly, I'm sure Johnny Letters is sad to be missing this, but he had other commitments, so it's too bad. But
you'll be a suitable fill-in for Johnny. Here we go.
Well, the challenge is I might be as excited as these kids on the ice. This game has been a long time coming.
Well, you bring out the excitement into the broadcast. That'll be a great thing to happen. Okay. I was looking for the name bars, but they're on the bottom here.
Yeah, exactly. Mississauga is doing a little bit more of what they're doing in the PWHL with the name bars at the bottom. Durham's got it classic style at the top. You know why they're doing them at the bottom?
So you can see them with hair, right?
That's right. The ponytail's not blocking it.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Future stars here.
Oh, I'm telling you right now, like having spent the whole season watching these two teams, what you've got here are some, legitimate players. All of them are spectacular players, but some of these players, there's a high probability you're going to see wearing that maple leaf on their chest in a few years.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
And for us to have them on Top Tier Sports is a good privilege here. So we'll be watching for them in the next Olympics and into the future. But today we got a big one here, the championship game. I've always loved Championship Sunday. My whole coaching career and coming up with the boys playing, there's nothing more exciting than having a championship game on a Sunday, a one and done, winner take all.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. I'm talking to a couple of the parents from both teams coming in here that I know, and I asked that question. What do you say? What do you say to your player headed to a game like this? And all kind of saying the same thing. Just keep it consistent, same as always. The whole idea of pressure is a privilege is real. They're all excited, but it's they're just going to work.
And you just got to go to work. Everything that's happened all season long comes down to this, right? Play your game, trust your training, trust what got you here, and you'll be able to make it through.
I would just focus on one person, bouncing back.
Okay, the buzzer's off. We're about to start. Teams are getting their final little excitement. Thank you for joining us here on Top Tier Sports for the Championship Sunday. Mississauga Hurricanes, Durham West Lightning.
And of course, the coaches on the bench here, we're Mississauga, we've got Julie Allen and her crew. And Durham West Lightning, it's Ben Davis, who has brought his team here, and they're all looking poised and ready to go. Ben seems to see this championship game almost every year. So he draws in a great group of players, and he's a tremendous coach. And I think this is Julie's first appearance in the final, but she's put together an unbelievable team here. So it's going to be great.
Look at his pregame hype by the Lightning and the Hurricanes. You got to love it. Here we go. We're about to get to the face-off here. This is when teams feel just about nervous. Just before puck drop is when the nerves start to kick in here.
Looks like we're going to have much anticipated face-off from the season of Brielle Beauchemin and Lucy Falconer. So here we go.
Falconer taking the draw out there with Beauchemin. Here we go. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here at Top Tier Sports. Bobby Flex. We got Johnny H. Lowe. We got Luke on the camera, and we got Chucker doing the broadcast here. Thank you for being here. Championship Sunday. No better place to be than here today. Mississauga dumps it in, and when we get the break, Johnny, we'll throw it over to you to kind of give us some insights into the game here. Lightning setting things up. Here comes Mayer. She dumps it in, gets a little bit of a bump there. Battle down low. These two teams are the top two teams, not only in the province, but in the country. And we'll get to your starting lineups in just a moment here. Johnny, who do we got in goal here for the teams here?
Just looking for a number. One sec.
All right, we got our first break. Johnny, tell us a little bit about these two clubs and how they came to be, how they got here today.
Well, it's pretty unbelievable, really. Both teams, top two teams in the country, top two teams in the province, have been in many tournaments together, and this is their first time this year meeting.
How these teams were able to avoid each other all season long.
It was actually one of those things at every tournament, everybody was looking forward to, okay, we're going to see Durham and we're Missy in the final. And it just never happened. And there were several tournaments that they were in together, and the crowd was robbed of that spectacle. And now, of course, on Championship Sunday, winner takes all, one-game final, we get to see these two do battle. It's amazing.
That is great, and you've had the privilege of watching these two teams all season long, and I'm getting an opportunity to watch them here tonight. Back to the point. Good puck movement. A nice save by the Lightning. Who do we got in goal there, Johnny? Trying to figure that out.
Looks like we got Tegan Maxwell in goal down here. Yeah, I think so. And on the other end, we got Maggie Davidson for Missy.
So Maxwell versus Davidson is the top in the goaltending here. Pallotta on the draw. Lightning pick up the puck, trying to move things out of the zone. A little battle down low. You're going to see these two teams a lot of battle. There'll be a lot of fight here tonight, all game long. That's for sure. We expect a close one. Just chipped out. Mississauga having to regroup. Walsh. Back to Walsh. He's trying to find a puck out, intercepted by Keller. She dumps it in. Doherty. Battling by net, she takes a little bit of a bump. Trying to chip out, kept in by Mykonos. Mykonos to the net, shot, oh, big save, rebound! Woo! What a goal! Hepburn opens up the scoring here for Lightning. Wow, that was a beauty set up by Mykonos as she took it into the slot, and Hepburn
unbelievable.
Puts it in for a quick start for the Bolts.
Well, you know what? That was classic Mykonos. She is considered one of the most dangerous defenders in the division there, and she really took an opportunity there. And Hepburn, who is notoriously greasy down low and playing hard in front of the net, found a way to pop that in. It was
what a start here for the Lightning. Woke up this crowd, that's for sure. That was a beauty play by Mykonos at the blue line to find space put herself into the slot. And Hepburn there with the rebound. This is exciting, Johnny. I'm glad you may be part of this here.
Well, we're just getting started here, pal.
Here we go, Lewis.
Falconer.
It takes a little bit of a bump there. Beauchemin trying to find the out. And Mississauga looking to have to regroup now.
Mia Zhang, always steady here on the back end.
Mississauga crossing over the line. Trying to find some help here. Falconer couldn't find anybody. Waiting for his teams were making a change here. Here come the Bolts. Intercepted. Nice work by Zhang to intercept that pass in the middle of the ice. Zhang trying to find her way through. Here come the Bolts back again to the net. Shot. Oh, nice save. Davidson with the save there.
Yeah, Brown got loose there, and that's always a dangerous proposition. She finds a way.
Mississauga having to regroup in her own end here. So far, the Bolts have done a nice job of controlling the neutral zone, not letting too many chances here by Missy. It's still very early in the game, clearly. Was it intentional?
She touched it intentionally, but I don't think they're going to call that one.
Draw control by the Hurricanes. Trying to circle behind the net, Falconer. Falconer trying to find a spot in front. Lucy Falconer takes a bit of a bump there. Aggressive play. Falconer picks up a loose puck, trying to find her way to the net. Back to the point, shot.
Oh,
that's over the
Doherty
net.
with a great look.
That was a beauty look.
Oh, no.
Now we're going to have a penalty here.
Coming up on Lewis.
And the Lightning are going to go on the power play. Tripping call, middle of the ice on Lewis. Lauren Lewis will serve two. Yeah, you got it. Johnny, have you had a good chance to see the Bolts power play this season?
Oh, my God, yes. Lee's side, where my daughter plays, we've had to play the Bolts, I think, 7 times this season. And so we've been victim to this incredible power play many, many times. It's a very, very strong unit, and certainly, as discussed, Ben Davis runs a great program, and there's no doubt he spent some good time working on his power play.
Oh, loose puck, turnover down low, shot, backhander.
Oh,
Davidson with the quick save.
But yeah, it's basically either team, when they put that power play unit out there, you're in trouble.
Got Mykonos and Keeler on the points here. Back to Mykonos on the point. Big assist on the first goal, Hepburn.
No, it's Beauchemin.
Beauchemin. Back to Mykonos. Mykonos hammers it over the puck, over the net. And Mississauga has a chance to clear this puck down. They do. Mykonos trying to steer this puck out. Here comes Beauchemin over the line. Trying to set things up. She does. Beauchemin still in possession, circling around. Trying to find an open player. She can't. And then the Bolts have to regroup as that puck just skidded over the blue line. Oh, nice move, DiPietro. Nice stick there at the blue line. Turnover. Here comes Beauchemin again. Found a little bit of ice. Steered into the corner by Davidson. 47 seconds left to go on the Lightning power play. Lightning really haven't been able to set things up here.
Strong possession game, though.
Nice cross-ice pass. Picked up by Brown. Shot, steered into the corner. Big rebound. And Davidson with the smother and a little extracurricular activity in front of the net. Nice rebound control by Davidson here. 18 seconds left to go on the power play.
Tensions are building.
We got a full house here at Scotiabank Pond. Standing room only.
As promised, hottest ticket in town.
It is a hot ticket. Got Mayer on the draw. Trying to, no doubt, draw it back to Siskinder. She does. Siskinder at the point. Back to Mayer. Mayer puts it down low. Trying to make that pass into the slot. That got intercepted. Mississauga down the ice it goes, and we'll kill the penalty here. Nice job by Mississauga to kill that power play.
Well, that's ice.
And icing.
All right, who we got out now on the Omasta line. Omasta trying to Filou and Zhang on the wing. Walsh and Doherty on the D side here. Let's see if Mississauga can find a way to respond.
Mississauga going to look for a way to start pressing here. Here come the Bolts, picking up some ice through the neutral zone. Intercept, a nice back check there by Omasta to intercept the Lightning in flight. Hurricanes dump it in. And back down the ice it goes for another icing call. Is it going to be icing? It's going to... Yeah.
Oh, got waved.
Yeah. Doherty just slow played that one a little bit, trying to play the icing. But now we're going to have icing on Mississauga, and it's going to be down deep inside the zone.
You know, usually when you got two teams like this, we talked about it before, but you got two teams like this, they get a chance to see each other during the year, understand how to play each other. You can rest assured, though, that having not done that, both these coaches would have studied strengths and weaknesses of these teams. Endless video review, I'm sure.
Mykonos with the one-timer got blocked. Oh, a puck was trying to get loose in front.
Offside.
Right, because these teams haven't met, Johnny, would you say there's bad blood between the teams, or probably not? Anticipation, I guess, more so.
Yeah, I think it's more than anything, it's just a massive buildup of excitement, right? And a lot of chirping all year round. Who's the better team? I'm sure has filled many dressing rooms
and will a lot of the players know each other here today?
Oh, for sure. A lot of these girls will play.
Not even that. Here's
spring
Pepper
together or spring against each other. Used to be on the same teams, or their bottom line, they know of each other. They see each other at combines or ID camps or whatnot. So there's always a lot of posturing for sure when you're at the tip of the spear.
So Boschman took another shot, sailed over the net. That's a couple of times he's put the puck over the net. We've got to keep that puck down if you want to put these pucks in the net here. Mykonos battling at the blue line. That gets intercepted. Puck along the sideboard. Mississauga is able to pick this up. Here they come. Mississauga 2v2. Over the line. She was trying to find Falconer, was trying to find Lewis. That got picked off. Oh, nice play in the middle of the ice, but Mississauga's going to have to wait for Falconer to come offside here. A little bit of skirmish in front of the... Well, the fans are heated here. You can hear the Lightning fans screaming for something. If you're not here, I'm glad you could join us live on Top Tier Sports, because this is a fun one, and we'll try to bring that fun out here, convey that over the broadcast. You can hear very vocal from the coaching line. Back to the point. Shot. That got blocked.
Let's go.
Here comes Mississauga. Dumping things in. And the Bolts pick up the loose puck.
Really strong with their regroups. The Bolts have been really, their breakouts have been consistent, strong.
Yeah. Oh, nice defensive play down low by Walsh to intercept that. But still kept in. Walsh chips it around. Battling down low. He kind of gets a little bit of help. Mississauga trying to do a smothering defense down below, making sure the Bolts don't have much of an opportunity to set things up. But here they come again, trying to find a stretch pass. And Stickle dumps it in. Trying to find Faulkner. Oh, that got picked off. Shot! Oh, that didn't miss by much. Davidson had to be alert on that one, but good wood on that. Oh, open slot opportunity there, right there.
Great opportunity in front.
Mayer right in front in the net there trying to find, just couldn't hit the net. I would say the ice has been a bit tipped towards the Lightning side so far. Lightning on the regroup, they dump it in. She takes a little bit of a bump. And icing just to relieve a little bit of pressure.
Smart
As
play at that
Chantafilu
point.
just had to dump it in, trying to cool things down a little bit here for the Hurricanes.
I think that's been the story with the Hurricanes all season is everybody comes out hard, expecting to give them everything they got right from the beginning. And the Hurricanes are good at clamping it down and hanging on. And the challenge is, can you play 3 periods against this team? And that's what we're going to find out here this morning. It's
a privilege to watch the top 2 teams in the country battle it out here for a championship. So it's exactly the way it should be. Dumped in by the Hurricanes. Lewis going in there. And out it goes. The Bolts taking no chances here. Just chipping pucks in whenever anybody's in a bit of trouble. Just going to get some pucks out. Picked up by Boschman. Boschman trying to dangle through. She gets picked up. Mykonos picks up a loose puck now. You're going to see a lot of those players on the ice today. There's no doubt about it.
Ooh, strong play from McLean there.
Dumped down and Mississauga on a line change. Bolts have a lot of open ice here if they can move the puck quickly. Trying to find a stretch pass. Mississauga trying to move things out, swinging around the boards, kept in. Trying to find open. Oh, nice save, Davidson! As Boschman got open in the slot, Davidson was right there to make the save. She's been super steady.
Oh yeah, and I think that was Brown that had a nice look there, and she's been in close a bunch of times here. You don't only want to allow so much of that.
Back to the point, Lightning trying to find it into the slot. That didn't miss by much. Back to the point, on the half wall. Puts it down low. Now Mississauga has an opportunity to clear this puck out. Gets a little bit of ref, gets into the way there. The fans are saying, yelling at the ref to trying to get out of the way. Finally, the Hurricanes find a little bit of relief, get this puck out. But the Bolts still in possession. To Skinder, dumps it in, right on. Davidson with the save. Leaves it out there for Zhang. For Walsh. She chips it out. Oh, nice dangle on the inside by the Bolts, and Davidson has to make a nice save again on a shot by Mayer. Maxwell hasn't been so busy here for the Lightning.
Yeah, it's early yet, but certainly up until this point, the Bolts have seen the lion's share of opportunities.
Charlie, what are you seeing so far?
Well, I think the Lightning are controlling the pace of play so far, but they've had some great defensive plays too, and they're definitely staying in it. It's really anyone's game at this point.
It sure is. They had the quick goal to start this game by Hepburn, and things have seemed to cool down since then. Lewis trying to chip that out. That hit a leg. Here she comes. Here comes Lewis.
Looking for Faulkner on the move.
Looking
here.
for Faulkner. Faulkner trying to dangle her way through the net. I had the privilege of watching Faulkner in the Hewitt Cup. A Hewitt Cup champion that she played for Havergal College.
Yeah, you were having a pause.
I was trying to find that one. I was trying to disguise it through a dramatic pause.
It was dramatic. I got it.
Yeah, Havergal with the Hewitt Cup champions over BSS, and Faulkner was a big part of that. So good to see her out here again. Mississauga trying to regroup back behind their own net. Nice stretch pass. You don't have much time and space out here today. That's for sure. You got to make moves quickly. Otherwise, there'll be players all over you, especially in that neutral zone. Joaquin dumps it in.
Halada's forecheck has been something all game, actually. She's been really on her horse.
A bit of a high stick there. Drop down. Oh, takes a bit of a bump. Now this game has another special meaning too, is all the players are wearing number 4 on their helmets. Johnny, can you tell us a little bit of the reason why that might be the case?
Yeah, I believe that's for it's Everleigh
Mancini.
That's right. It's a young lady that plays in Stony Creek, and unfortunately has gotten a pretty troubling diagnosis as of late with leukemia. And so there's some really great attention being brought from the various teams to show support for her recovery and treatment.
So total great cause. If you want to support that, there's a GoFundMe link in the broadcast description. Go there, help support if you can. And let's have a great game for Everleigh. I'm sure she's watching. So,
well, I know, and both teams are wearing the number 4 on their helmet. So
that's super nice. That's super
really
nice.
fun.
We'll have you back on the ice in no time, and we'll have Everleigh on Top Tier Sports for sure. Here we go. Nice play along the boards here, as teams are both using their body contact to make plays. We haven't seen any odd man rushes here. Both teams are playing defensively very, very tight, making sure not to give away any opportunities here.
Wow, no call.
Wow, the Mississauga fans are up in arms looking for a tripping call there. That didn't happen. Counting down to the last minute of this first period. Trying to find Lewis. She does. She chips it out. Mississauga over the line. Carvalho puts it to the net. That misses. Solomon keeps it in. Oh, almost tipped in front of the net. And Maxwell had to be alert on that one as her defender just trying to make a play. Just tipped it there. Just under 21 seconds to go in this first period. Turned over by Falconer. Can she get loose to the net? Oh, nice defensive play to cover back as Lucy Falconer picked up a loose puck. And here we go. We're going to go into the first intermission. 1-0 Bolts. As, you know, so far it's been tilted into the Mississauga zone as Lightning's been all over. So, Johnny, if you're the coach here of the Hurricanes, what are you telling your team here? Down 1-0, but really the play has been mostly by the Lightning. They've had most of the opportunities.
Well, as you saw there in the last 20, 30 seconds, that's really what Mississauga can do to you. All of a sudden, you see a couple of good chances down at the other end, and the Bolts are not going to be able to rest on this 1-goal lead, that's for sure. You can't expect that Mississauga isn't going to find their way to the back of the net a few times this game. So if you're talking to the Hurricanes, there's no doubt Julia is keeping them calm and focused on how they're going to get their way through the next 2 periods. They're a dangerous team. So it's not going to take much to get them pumped up.
There you go, Chucker. You've been in many situations here with your teams. What would Coach Mike be telling you on your team?
I think we just got to get back to our game plan here, see what we need to do. Just work hard, be on those pucks, get it in deep, play fundamental hockey, and get shots on net. Because, right now the shots are 12-4. I got them for the Lightning. It's just Mississauga needs to get more shots on net, more chances. I thought Falconer looked great there, had some great opportunities. But they just need more team play and more pucks on net is what I would say.
All right, here we go. We're going to start the second period soon enough. No doubt the coaches have given their final words here. What a game so far.
Ben Davis got to be happy with how the girls are playing for the Bolts for sure. They're doing exactly what they plan to do here, which is to be physical, to be strong on the forecheck. They really haven't given up much in their own end, so the D are playing great, and he's got to be happy with them. Hopefully for them to stay the course here.
Doherty trying to find a stretch pass out. Back goes Mykonos to regroup for the Bolts. Mykonos trying to find McLean. She does. Wow, what a play by McLean to drop that puck down. What a beautiful pass. Oh, steered into the corner by Davidson. But McLean was able to corral that pass that was about a meter high. like a lacrosse player. Oler trying to put a puck to the net. That skidded through. And the Bulls trying to bounce this puck off the boards. Kept in. Here we go. 1v1. Boschman trying to dangle through the fence. But show what a save, Maxwell. Oh, check that, Davidson. With the glove. What a beauty save.
Big stretch. Holy cow.
Boschman was looking for that far post. And Davidson with a nice stretch. Remind me of Vladimir Guerrero on first base there.
It was a pretty impressive shot by Boschman as well. You just got the defender right in front of her. Doherty, who's got her covered very well, and she just blistered that puck right through.
Oh, Doherty did exactly what she needed to do, but use a defender as a screen. Here we go. Here comes Falconer.
Falconer and Lewis. Let's go.
Falconer trying to dangle her way through. She does to the net. Falconer, big save. Maxwell on Falconer. Falconer still has the puck. She's super dangerous. Zhang. Nice play by Zhang to elude the forward forechecker. Here comes Zhang. Zhang trying to find he's trying to find Falconer in front. That got intercepted. Here come the Bulls. Just a smart play here. Dumps it in, finds her own. Takes a little bump there. Brown did. Back to the point. Oh, Lucy Falconer got a bit of a bump here. We have a lively crowd here. Imagine if it was Saturday night. It would have been pretty wild out here.
Well, you can expect all the parents know who the players are here too, and they know who the most dangerous ones are,
and like you said,
react accordingly.
They've been anticipating this game pretty much all year long and haven't been able to meet each other. And finally, teams 1 and 2 in the country have an opportunity to play for a championship. Mayer on the draw, wins a nice job. Back to Mayer. Oh, that got intercepted. And here comes Mississauga.
Megan
Zhang, that got picked off. Here comes Mayer. Oh, check that, make that.
Yeah.
By the time 2 or 3 periods come around, Johnny, I'll get all the names right. Maybe I got to follow the team all season long.
By the time we get to championship weekend, you're going to have it down. I mean,
right.
provincials.
When we do provincials, by the time we get to the provincials, we'll have all the names of the players down. The first of a few games down the stretch here this spring on Top Tier Sports. Mississauga trying to swing this puck around. They do.
Great breakout from Zhang.
Sure.
Omasa puts that deep, eh? Nice.
That was a beauty play. Waiting for her team to regroup and get some players on the ice here. Not too much. Oh, big backhander.
Trienta Fulo with a really nice chance in front there.
And Davidson just going to have to smother his puck.
But you can see even here early into the second period, starting to see Mississauga get a little bit more snap in that breakout, pushing that puck north.
It's been an even second period so far. You couldn't keep a great team like Mississauga down for very long. Boschman on the draw versus Pilata. Pilata getting waved out. She is.
Joaquin takes over.
Joaquin taking over for Pilata. Controlled by Mississauga. Here we go.
Plager.
Bolts regrouping back behind their own net, trying to chip it off the boards. They do. Here comes a rush. Here comes Boschman. Boschman trying to find a feathering pass. She does. A nice save. Davidson. Good hands on that play.
What are the shot totals there? Interesting.
It was 12-4 at the end of the first. Boschman, she's got Nimmer to her right. Finds Nimmer. Nimmer with the quick shot. Davison with the save. I called it. I knew that was coming. You could see that. Because Nimmer is open there on the right-hand side. And she was quick with the shot. So they're going to have to do it again.
Riel's out.
And Nimmer's going to have to take this draw as Boschman got bumped out. Falconer got her pocket picked at the blue line. I like this Boschman-Falconer battle that we're seeing here.
It's been a long time coming this year, but I think it's not going to be the last time we see these two go to war.
Hurricanes regroup, trying to find an out. They do. Cross ice pass. Bolts pick up the puck down low, trying to swing it around. Oh. Falconer with the pass in front. That gets picked off. Here come the Bolts again. But good defensive play by Mississauga here. No chance for them to dangle around players as both defenders were in great position to keep the Bolts to the outside. Battle along the boards. Waiting for that puck to spray out. It does. Mississauga trying to poke it out, kept in by the Bolts. Another sidewall battle, and the coach and the ref says we're just gonna slow this thing down and have a whistle here. 10:27 left to go in the second period. If you're just joining us, the Bolts opened a scoring pretty early in the first period. Hepburn from Mykonos, and since then, no team's been able to find the back of the net, with the Bolts owning most of the chances in the first, but Mississauga coming back here in the second.
Well, I think this is where
Bonnyman. Here comes McLean. That got picked off. Shot had hit a leg. Oh, that was no call there. That's fans are looking for a call, but that's the right move by the ref. I think the ref's been pretty good so far in letting these girls play here.
I would agree. I think there's been a few tough plays, hard contacts, but nothing that I would be sitting anybody down for.
I agree. Here comes Hepburn.
Yep.
Overnight, she's got Key with her in the slot. A nice save, man. Davidson.
Maggie Davidson.
With the glove. She's been great with that glove.
So steady.
As the Bolts have been trying to find that low glove side, and she's been strong to the task. On Mississauga, there's a 44 out there, and I don't have it on my list here, Johnny.
Trying to Philo.
Oh, is it trying to Fulo?
Yeah.
Oh, there is. Okay, yeah.
Sabrina.
But she's playing defense.
No, that's. I think you're looking at 24.
Oh, 24. Yeah, you're right. DiPiero.
Yeah.
Here we go.
There we go. DiPiero is also like Mykonos, one of the more dangerous players from the back end.
Hurricanes are going to go on a power play as soon as the Bolts touch this puck. Here we go. And first chance we're going to see, Mississauga Hurricanes are going to go on the power play. Who went to the box here, Johnny? Can we see how?
Mayer.
Mayer's in the box for tripping.
All right, we got Mia, Zhang, DiPiero, Carvello, Falconer, and Lewis for the power play.
So we got Falconer to try and direct traffic, trying to make sure her teammates are in position. Talking to Zhang here
conversation
at
the bench for the refs there. I wonder what that's about.
Falconer trying to tie things up. That goes down the ice. Davidson playing the puck. Good forecheck here by the Bolts, trying to kill a little bit of time here. Hurricanes setting things up back behind their own net. DiPiero.
Yeah.
Falconer with cross-ice pass. Now we're going to try to see Mississauga set up this power play. I'm sure this has been a deadly power play all season long. Back to the point. Nice work by Mississauga trying to move pucks around. Shot.
Oh.
Nice. Oh, beauty save. Maxwell.
Moon.
Trying to find that.
Find that back door.
Yeah, just trying to. They see that's the play here. And Boschman intercepts a pass and puts it down the ice.
Rick Solomon on the regroup.
Solomon finds Falconer. Lucy Falconer trying to dangle her way through the zone. Picks up the blue line. Circling back behind the net. She's got a lot of... Putting it back to Moon. Oh, back to the point. That's a nice pass back to Falconer at the point. Falconer into the slot. Shot!
Oh,
big save, Maxwell! And a give and go to Falconer, and Maxwell with the huge save. Gets a little pat on the head from her defender.
Moon knew exactly what she was doing there with that give and go. That was really nice. Back to Falconer.
You can see that. Falconer gives it to Moon. Moon back to Falconer. They've drawn that up a few times in practice for sure. Kept in at the point. Back to Moon. Moon is trying to find a slot. That got intercepted.
Okay, here we go. Two Lightning north of the blue line there. It was a good chance.
10 seconds left to go in this power play. Nice job by Mississauga. Moon dumps it into the corner. Penalty about to expire. Teams at even strength now. Nice job by the Bolts to kill this penalty, but a couple of big chances by the Hurricanes there, and Maxwell denied them all. Mississauga still in possession. Circling down low. Nice defensive play to move that puck off. Here come the Bolts.
This is Mayer.
Mayer with the shot, and Davidson with the save, and hangs on. Good rebound control by Davidson all game long here. As you're going to get the first shot, but you're not getting a second one.
Well, the one thing that's clear, too, is Mississauga's the defenders for Missy are doing a good job of keeping the shooters either high or to the outside. A lot of the shots that we're seeing are coming from north of the hash marks or top of the circles.
You're not getting too many chances down low. I mean, this is pretty much what we expected here today. Tight defense, and you're going to have to be opportunistic and capitalize on opportunities that you have here. Teams are not giving up any odd man rushes. Defense are playing well positioned here, and the goaltenders are on the money here. If we're going to pick a Kit Kat Kid player of the game so far, we're talking to goalies. Bolts trying to set things up. Oh, DeFreitas just couldn't hang on to that puck there. Boschman trying to pick up a puck on the loose end. Hepburn, that hits our skate. Falconer has got players all over her as she's trying to pick up a loose puck. There's a battle along the boards here. Now here come the Bolts.
Good play up by DeFreitas there.
Finds Boschman. She's trying to dangle her way through. She got intercepted. Nice defensive play there. Here we go. Here comes Carvalho. She dumps it in as the Mississauga Hurricanes go on a line change. Lots of ice here for the Lightning. Can they catch them? Here comes Hepburn trying to find a cross-ice pass to Boschman. She does, and it was just offside.
Yeah, it looked a little offside.
Yeah, had to go behind her to find that puck. Johnny, what do you think of your Top Tier Sports debut so far?
Buddy, watching the game's one thing. It's so full of excitement, but trying to keep my cool is another.
Right?
This is just too good, and really what we're really seeing here, which is surprising, what a defensive game that we're seeing. Both teams are playing strong defense and being a little bit more cautious than I would have expected to see. There's so many incredible snipers on this team that they're playing really contained and smart hockey, and just wait, somebody's going to get loose. The crowd's going to go crazy.
That's what it's going to take here. It's going to take either a mistake or somebody just popping loose to get another goal here. Both these teams anticipating this game without a doubt, and there's a glove pass by Zhang, and that's just going to come out just outside the Lightning blue line. 5 minutes on the nose to go in this second period. It doesn't feel like Sunday morning. It feels like, this is like an evening game. The energy here. It's pretty awesome.
Talking to one of the parents on the way in here, they said, thank God this game is in the morning. Because if I had to wait all day for this, it would have just been too stressful.
Right, couple opportunities there by Mississauga. And the Bolts pick it up, trying to swing it around on the reverse. I took a hit. There's no penalty. No, took a little bit of bump on the boards. Ref's letting them play a little bit physical here, which is pretty good. It's good pace and flow to this game.
Here comes Mykonos.
Mykonos trying to dang her way through. Good defensive play by DiPiero. She's been rock solid here. No one's getting by her today.
Uh-oh, we got an opening here.
Both trying to find the pass across the net, but no one there to poke that puck in. Loose puck.
Oh my.
That did not miss by much.
No, it hit the post.
Still hit the post.
Yeah.
Grazed the outside of the post. Bolts a little bit of pressure down low, trying to put a little bit of heat on Mississauga, and here we go.
Falconer up the wing.
Falconer picked up a loose puck, picks it over the line. She's trying to toe drag her way through, but the Lightning defender was not going to have any of that. Sometimes you may just want to poke that in deep.
Now you can get to your NTA coaching part of the broadcast.
I was going to say, yeah. When your dangles aren't working, you just want to puck that puck in deep and go chase it.
Oh, great pass out front from Falconer to Lewis. Good look.
And Lightning here have an opportunity to clear the puck in to do. But again, look at the Mississauga defense. Right in the way there, 2 men back. Not giving anybody an opportunity here to get pucks loose. Solomon now battling along the boards. Falconer comes in to help. Puck squirts loose. Lightning picks it up, trying to find a slot pass. It was Mayer. And that just puck went to the corner.
Yep.
Solomon going in down low. Put a little bit of heat on by Mayer.
Whoa.
Oh, Mayer gives her a bump.
Play.
No call there. That could have gone either way, I think.
Yeah.
A good call by the ref. Here we go, Zhang. Good defensive play there. Beauty defense by the Lightning on Zhang. Just standing up her ground, not letting her get through. I think we'll have to have Coach Mike look at that defensive play, teach our boys how to play that game. And Maxwell has to make the save.
Nice shot from Walsh there at the point. But yeah, that was a good, tough defensive battle down low there. That was Chilean DeFreitas battling hard, known to be a physical, strong player out there.
Played that perfectly one-on-one, not letting Zhang get loose. 2 minutes to go in the second period. What a game. Thank you for joining us here today. Championship Sunday, no better place to be. Here come the Lightning, but look at this.
McLean.
3 Mississauga players all over her. No chance. McLean trying to find a puck to the net. That got tipped. Boschman's trying to keep this puck in, and it just squirts out loose.
Oh, good pressure from Omasta there.
Boschman. That was beauty. She was all over Boschman. You can't let her get loose, and Omasta just exactly that. Put a lot of pressure on her.
Oy.
Big collision there at the blue line. A minute 20 left to go here in this second period. Got to be careful there not to turn over this puck. Good hands.
Mia Zhang.
Mia Zhang with the beauty, hands over to Falconer. Falconer puts it to the net. Steered into the corner by Maxwell. Falconer still in possession. Trying to find a slot. A nice shot. DiPiero with the shot. But a beauty pass. Lewis picks up a loose puck. Mississauga putting the pressure here with 1 minute to go left in the second period. DiPiero. Nice work trying to get the blue line. She does. Trying to push her way to the net.
Oh!
Throws it into the slot. Falconer picks up a loose puck.
What a pass.
Beauty pass. Mississauga putting on extreme pressure here to finish this second period. Trying to find the equalizer late in this second. And the Bolts trying to relieve some pressure. Here they come. Mykonos trying to, nice poke at the blue line here.
13 seconds to go.
One last rush. Here comes Falconer. She's got Zhang with her. Can he find her? Falconer trying to dangle her way through the net. Nice defensive play. And here we go. We'll end this second period at a 1-0 Lightning going into the third.
Ziskinder with a strong defensive play there right at the end. That could have been tragic for the Bolts.
I got to say, I've been pretty impressed by the defensive play of DiPiero. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing her name right. Anyway, we're going to have a brief intermission here. Do not go away. Stick around for this third period. It's going to be a beauty. We will see you in 10 minutes. The mics are hot, Johnny, so be careful what you say now.
Now listen, just
You're officially Johnny, not so many letters.
Okay,
That's
fewer letters.
Johnny, fewer letters. Of course, only people who watch the NT broadcast would know what that means.
That's right. Well, listen, look at the Bolts out here early, ready to go.
I'm getting hungry for breakfast. It'd be nice if one of these Lightning parents brought me a sandwich. But
Well-
sometimes you put that on a broadcast and someone will get you one. I had that happen before.
Well, my usual go-to is the popcorn. So, I didn't have time to run down and get the popcorn.
So Coop's watching it. He had no idea. Like, he knows my niece as well.
Oh.
Says you guys are doing a great job.
Oh, okay.
Posted on Team Snap. He said, that's so funny, man.
Well, I was just talking to a couple of the spectators there, and one thing that happens with this Mississauga team, there's a dozens of teams that have played this Hurricanes team so far this year that have been able to claim, we hung in there 1 goal with them until the third period. It was a quick, close game right up to them. The question becomes always, though, can you run with them for 3 periods? And the way Durham's looking right now, they can, but we're about to find out.
It takes 3 periods to win a hockey game. I've been there many times where you hang in with a team, like you said, and you just got to stick here. What a finish we are expecting here today. So if you're with us, let's go, Daddy-O. To start this third period, I want to say hello to the Meyer family who's watching in Windsor. We got Andrew, Beata, and Debbie. Glad you could be here. Glad you could watch us. So Johnny, we're coast to coast and in some random countries as well. So this is kind of a big deal.
The viewership those numbers are growing.
And there's nothing better than women's hockey at the highest level. It's actually unbelievable. And so much fun and such great pace.
Wow, that was a strong play down there behind the goal line.
Teams are setting the tone here.
Yeah.
Nice bump down low. As Mississauga trying to not allow the Bolts to get any sort of traction whatsoever. Oh, turnover down low. Shot, and Davidson had to be sharp. As we had Stickle got loose. Down low, you can't turn over pucks. You just can't. You got to be safe when you have to be. Turning over pucks will kill you. Meyer on the draw, like I said, for her family in Windsor watching. If you're liking it, leave us a comment. Let us know what you think of the game. That's for sure. And if you want to watch the highlights, make sure you subscribe. We'll be posting the post-game highlights on Top Tier Sports, so make sure you get alerted to all that. Subscribe to the channel. Allows us to continue to do this stuff. Shot.
Oh,
that didn't miss by much.
Nice chance from Megan Zhang there.
Walsh down low trying to pinch in and keep these pucks in there. And Lightning having to regroup backhanded just down the ice. Walsh picks up a puck down back behind her own net. Waiting for some help. Finds Trantafulu. Trantafulu trying to skate through the zone. Picks up over the blue line. Nice defensive play by the Bolts. Making sure she doesn't get much action into the neutral zone. Lightning chip it out. And here we go, the Fridas.
DiPiero.
She's been all over the ice here today.
Has. Driving that puck deep there on a change. Here comes
back to
Joaquin.
DiPiero, actually trying to find her again.
Yeah.
In the slot. Here come the Lightning. Nice defensive play, standing up at the blue line.
That's Klager down there.
Making sure you don't get any traction through the neutral zone. Lightning looking to regroup.
Oh, good stretch to Beauchemin there. No ice.
It's DiPiero versus Beauchemin down low. Bolts pick up a loose puck. Good defensive play by Falconer to get in the way of that one, to turn it over. Here come Mississauga trying to find Falconer. A little too hot on that pass. And Nimmer dumps it back in. Mississauga on the regroup. Turned over down low. You can't be making these turnovers. This Lightning team will strike if you give them a chance to. And Mississauga gently throws that into the zone, but the Bolts here pick it up. Nimmer. Loose puck over to Falconer, but she was offside.
That's an interesting goal. Did that bounce not come off Stickle?
Yeah.
So that's not an offside.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because if it bounced off your own player,
Yeah.
that puts you back onside. But
Kind of a missed call there.
you're seeing Mississauga up in arms here, thinking like, it is loud in this barn here today. I've never seen Scotiabank Pond be so loud. Stickle on the draw, controlled by the Mississauga. Bolts pick up, trying to swing along the corner. Loose puck. Lewis. That puck was looking for the back door. Couldn't finish it. Back to the point. Over to Solomon. Solomon with the shot. That got tipped. Nice save, Maxwell. The Bolts trying to battle on the boards. A little bit out of our sight here. But nevertheless, a lot of bumping. Here we go.
Here comes Brown
Here
and
comes
Stickle.
Brown trying to find Stickle. Puts it to the net. Oh!
Got a bit of a pile-up in front.
Puck went loose through the paint. Back to the point. Loose shot tipped. Davidson had to be sharp on that one. Back into the corner. Falconer picks up a loose puck. Trying to find Lewis. Lewis chips it in, and the Bolts having to regroup, and it can be an icing call. Good chances there by...
Wow. Back and forth, too. A pile-up in front. Looked like something was going to happen there.
I've been talking to the fans here during the break here, and people just came out. They don't even have a kid in the game. Just came here to watch the game. A lot of supporters for women's hockey, and they know somebody or know somebody.
Well, the exciting piece, and you're seeing it here live,
Sure am.
Bobby, is the skill level at this age, and the particular players we have out here playing it's really elevated. There
Meyer
is
looking to regroup
tremendous
here.
hockey going on at U15 AA.
Great defensive play there.
That's it, Doherty.
Doherty there, back to the point. Shot through traffic.
Oh.
Big save. Where's the rebound? In front, banging. Where is it? The puck's sitting in the
What
paint
a
there.
scrum. Come on.
Wow, the puck was sitting in the paint here.
Holy cow.
Mississauga throws it down the ice to relieve the pressure, but the Bolts just couldn't get a handle on it, and it was sitting right in front of Davidson.
Well, one thing's for sure, Davidson never took her eye off that puck. It got banged at her a few times there, and she stayed composed.
Davidson super steady, holding her ground, and the Bolts just couldn't get a handle on that puck. Again, you got that Falconer-Boschman combination on the draw, controlled by Mississauga. Hurricanes dump it in. Bonnyman for the Bolts, swings it around. That's kept in. Bonnyman battle down low. Boschman comes in to help. Bonnyman trying to chip it off the boards. That kept in.
Zhang keeps that in.
Zhang.
Nice shot on net.
Beauty shot by Zhang. Nice save, Maxwell. She saw that puck all the way. Here comes McLean over the line. Puts it to the net, and Davidson with the glove.
One thing's for sure, the Bolts are doing a really great job of just putting every puck on net they can. Way outside, from the corners, whatever they can do, that puck's getting on the net.
Pucks to the net, and you never know what can happen, right?
Yeah.
I'd like to see them keep pucks a little bit lower, keeping out of the glove of Davidson. Davidson gloves have been red hot, so if the Bolts want to score, they got to put pucks low on Davidson and play for those rebounds. So let's see
Driving
if
Boschman
that's going to be the
here.
play. Boschman trying shot. And DePiero with the tip there.
Once again, a clear strategy. Everybody's doing it. They're getting across that blue line. Any bit of traffic they're running into, they're just firing that puck at the net.
You just never know what happens, right, when you put pucks on. Shot, nice save, Maxwell.
Solomon with a good drive there.
Mississauga defenders are not afraid to get into the action here. So we got Solomon and Moon on the points now. At some point, you're going to see Mississauga pressing, that's for sure. Looking for the equalizer. Pallotta on the draw. Controlled by the Bolts. They put it off the glass, kept in by Solomon.
Uh-oh.
Nice work by Solomon to keep her ground now, making sure no Bolts got past her.
Uh-oh.
A little bit of a miscue down low. The Bolts pick up a loose puck. Brown trying to find a point to the slot. Back to the point. Shot. That hit a leg.
Great block shot.
Big rip. Nice save. Davidson.
At this point, Mississauga just doing everything they can to get that puck out of here.
And now Mississauga finding a lane to get their way out. Here they go.
Good play.
Dumped in
Got
by
center
Moon.
ice. Put it down. Excellent. Good time for a change.
Bolts can find a way out. That gets kept in by Omasta. Omasta picks up
All
a
right.
loose puck. Can she get to the net?
Oh, nice
save,
drive.
Maxwell.
Wow.
Looking behind her.
Not sure where it is.
Not sure where that was.
Masta came off the wall beautifully there, straight to the net.
She was in full-on beast mode coming off that wall.
She was.
She's had a good game. We haven't given her enough credit here on the broadcast, but she's been very good. Omasta on the draw against Zhang. Kept in by DiPiero. Zhang, that misses the net. Here comes Zhang, picks up the puck in the corner, trying to feed it back to the point. Intercepted by the Bolts. Here they
Meyer.
come. Meyer.
Hepburn looking for it.
Hepburn takes a pass by Meyer. Meyer going to the net.
Wow, great defensive play there. Wow.
You can't say enough by the defensive play of DiPiero here today. She came in to break up that play.
That's it, Sabrina, with a very aggressive play on Mykonos. Mississauga showing a really aggressive forecheck here. It's
You're gonna
paying off.
You're gonna see them put on the full court press now here, Johnny.
7 minutes to go.
Next time we come do this broadcast, we're gonna have to bring some beers or something to take the edge off. Because right now I'm feeling a little bit tense. It'd be a little too early to have one at 9:45 in the
I was
morning.
going to say, that might be a tad early, but I hear
but
what you're saying.
But if there's a night game, for sure.
Well, you've already committed yourself to provincial, so
I guess.
there's some night games there.
If they'll have us, we'll be there. Kept in by Mississauga. Bolts looking to regroup here. Swing it around. Trying to find the out. Mississauga on the very aggressive forecheck. Falconer with a nice pass. Big save, Maxwell! Woo! What a save, Maxwell! With the glove. That's the best chance Mississauga's had. And Tegan Maxwell denies.
When Falconer collected that puck, I thought she was shooting for sure. That was a great pass across.
She made the dish.
Who had the shot there? Was that Carvalho?
I think it was Carvalho. We have the low technology here on the broadcast. Sometimes we can't see who's got the puck or not. We'll have to figure that out. Falconer trying to do it again. Oh, big crunch there. Is there going to be a penalty? It's a bit of a...
Yeah, we got a hand up.
Yeah, hit from behind here. The Bolts take an undisciplined penalty.
Oh, it was...
Cross-check.
Are they sending two?
No, it's Mississauga penalty. Falconer's going to take a penalty. Ah, Falconer did the cross-check. Couldn't see it from where we were, so Falconer's going to sit for two. And the Bolts with a huge chance to take a bigger lead. Were you able to get that on, Luke? Were you able to see it? Yeah? Okay. So we missed it. It was deep in the corner here, so we couldn't see it. Falconer is sitting for two. And the Lightning are going to go on the power play. Needless to say, this is a huge kill for Mississauga here. Back to the point. Bolts looking to regroup. Trying to find Somali on the point for the big shot here. Somani
Missy's letting them sit to the outside. Strike where they can here.
Mississauga clears it down the ice.
Massa gets that deep, and here we go. Sabrina not going to make it easy for them to get the breakout here.
Somani trying to find a breakout. She does. Brown trying to find an opportunity into the slot. Puck bouncing everywhere. Back to the point. Down the ice it goes. A little over a minute left to go in this Lightning power play. Late in this third period in the championship Sunday. Mayer. Check that, make it Meyer. Over the line, trying to set things up. Back to the point. Back to Meyer.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice shot.
Dangerous.
Oh, Mykonos with the... That just hit the shoulder of Davidson.
I think that was the crossbar.
Yeah, shoulder combo crossbar.
That was a hell of a look.
Mykonos has a good way of finding space, especially on the power play. Do not give her time. Do not give her space. She will burn you.
She takes a good opportunity to take an extra couple steps in there. That's what helped make that first goal happen.
Meyer on the draw trying to win this back. She does. Keeler on the point. Oh, that was a quick pass trying to find from Mykonos. Back to Keeler. Keeler with the shot. That got tipped. Big save. Rebound. Oh! That didn't miss by much.
Once again, Hepburn out front, ready to capitalize.
Causing a commotion. Hepburn. Huge chance for the Bolts.
Got 13 seconds left in the power play.
Mykonos back behind her net. Looking to find one more rush here on this power play. No doubt Falconer will be jumping out with some speed. Team's at full strength now. A little over 4 minutes left to go.
Again, Omasta all over this ice.
There's Omasta. Takes it in deep. Nice play by Lightning defender.
Here comes Megan Zhang.
Zhang putting a lot of pressure down low on the Bolts. You're going to see full out now Mississauga as they're trying to press here. Less than 4 miles to go left in this championship game.
There we go. All right. Wow.
Woo!
Penalty killed.
Penalty killed. There we go.
Great looks from the Bolts on that power play. Still a 1-goal game.
It is exciting here. Falconer trying to set up her teammates here, making sure Moon is in the right spot. No doubt you want to find her defender on the point there. Draw control by the Bolts. Lightning chip it out. Here we go. Nimmer trying to find an inroad here. Mississauga trying to regroup. Lewis picks it up in the corner here. Lewis trying to pick up some ice. Lewis had some space. She took it.
Comes Moon.
Here comes Moon. And Maxwell's just going to hang on to that one. 3:23 left in this game. Buckle up, Buttercup. Here we go.
Wow, this really is a little bit too stressful. But this late in the game, a bounce one way or the other is going to...
You're feeling the stress, Johnny.
Oh
your daughter's not even playing this game.
This race. No.
Yeah, I'm feeling it too. Oh, backhander. Just didn't miss by much, actually. Casual backhander by Carvalho. Just over the net here. Lightning finding some time and space to get out of the zone. Here we go. Here comes Boscheman over the line. One-on-one versus DiPiero. Nice defensive play.
Oh, wow, that was right through the crease.
She got a stick on that one to cross-ice pass to DiPiero. Got intercepted. Bolts are stumping it in. 2:50 left to go here in this championship Sunday. The Bolts hanging on to a 1-0 lead late in the game.
All right, we got the puck deep here. Let's see what's going to happen with...
Players pumped with adrenaline right now, as you can see it. Solomon picks up a loose puck, trying to find a cross-ice pass to Moon. She does. Moon steps over the blue line. Trying to wait for her teammates to kind of dumps it in deep. Solomon from the point takes a shot. That misses.
Whoa.
Back to Moon. Shot. Nice save. Trickles through. Oh! No goal. A quick whistle from the ref. That puck was dribbling through Maxwell and dribbled in, but the ref with the quick whistle from the shot by Moon and whistles it no goal.
Wow.
They're going to have to rink it. Wow, that's controversial there.
Very controversial.
Right, because the puck squeezed through Maxwell on the Moon shot, but the ref had blown the whistle. I heard it from up here.
And who was there to jump on that and pop it in? That was somebody actually knocked it in after it squeaked through.
Wow.
Wow.
So who called the timeout here?
Well, that's how it goes.
Mississauga calls a timeout. Charlie.
Ref loses sight. They blow the whistle.
Charlie, what's the Mississauga coach now saying?
Well, you just got to press at this point. I assume they're going to empty the net here, get 6 attackers on the ice, and they're saying everything to the net, bodies in front, get that puck on net. This goalie's been great. It's not going to be easy to score on her, but you got to get pucks on net, rebounds, tips, anything you can, and I think they have a good chance at scoring here if they can do that.
Wow.
Well, I think that might be a play Mike Milne would agree with. Pull that goalie. I think it might be a little early to pull the goalie, but how much we got left, Charlie? 2:11.
You never know.
Okay.
2:11, yeah.
All right.
Anyway, we're going to keep an eye on Davidson.
Yeah.
Let me know, Charlie, because I won't be looking there. Let me know when the goalie pops out of the net here if you happen to look at it. 2:11 left to go.
Oh, no. Here comes Davidson right now.
Yeah. So Mississauga's pulled their goalie, 6 attackers. Hang on to this one. It's going to be a great finish. Don't spill your coffee, ladies and gentlemen, because it'll be a deadly finish here.
Oh, no.
Falconer regrouping. Here comes Moon. Find Captain Lewis. Mississauga very, very patient. You want to make sure they get pucks in possession. DiPiero into the zone. Drop back to Moon. Or check that. DiPiero puts it back into the corner here.
Omasta.
Got Doherty playing in front of the net. She normally plays defense with a big body.
Going for the big dump.
And it's going to be an icing.
Off. No ice.
Icing was waved off there. As
Another controversial call, but okay.
Mississauga looking for the full-on press turnover. Boschman trying to find the empty net she can't. DiPiero picks up a loose puck. Cross-ice pass. Mississauga's going to have to find these passes right on the money. Less than 1 minute to go here. Mississauga looking for that equalizer in a desperate...
There, interesting. Refs are putting away the whistles.
Lightning just putting all pucks down low. Falconer. Final press here from Mississauga. Falconer gets dumped, no call. Still in possession of the puck. Dump from behind, still no call. Boy, I think that one could have been a little bit of a cross-check or something. But the ref, you're right, Johnny, putting away the whistle, making sure the players decide this. Solomon. One last effort. Less than 15 seconds left to go here in this third period. Can the Bolts hang on?
Get onside.
One last chance. Here comes Doherty to the net, takes the shot. Maxwell steers it into the corner. 5 seconds left to go. And looks like the Lightning are champions! Woo! Durham West Lightning celebrating the huge win here on Championship Sunday. What a battle, what a fight here, Johnny.
Unbelievable. They did not disappoint. This game was back and forth the whole time. Chances at both ends. And certainly, I stand corrected. I said there was no way a one-goal game was going to stand, and here it is. Unbelievable.
Full marks to Mississauga here as they put on the pressure here late in the game. Outstanding goaltending by both Maxwell and Davidson. And the first goal by Hepburn was the difference maker here. That stood.
Unbelievable. Early in the first period, too.
Wow, I've lost my voice here, Johnny. What an exciting game. And if you ever doubted whether women's hockey was alive and well in Canada, it absolutely is. What an exciting game. And this is the best part of hockey here. Is the only sport that does this is the handshake at the end. What a battle. No doubt these teams hopefully will meet again in provincials.
Well, that's always the plot line of when the league championship comes to an end. There's a lot of expectation and hope that there could be a chance for a rematch at provincials, which are just 12 days away. So
we're going to have a chance to do this in 12 days again?
Oh, buddy.
Wow.
Of course. And hopefully we'll have Johnny Letters back, and I can just simply add a comment from time to time. But it's very exciting what's coming, and these two teams deserve to be here. The road that they each had to face to even get here, both teams finished top of their divisions. Both teams had to win 3 rounds before they even got here. So for Mississauga, they had to play Stony Creek, they had to play Burlington, and then they had to take on the Waterloo Ravens after that to even just get here. So, and Durham had to play. Who was in the first round? Whitby, and then Leaside, and then Central York. It's been a great road for them too. So, congratulations to Durham West for winning the championship right here. Here's the ceremony.
Congratulations, indeed. I'm not sure if you can hear, but we'll try to interpret here.
I know it's a long season, and being here today is a big deal. So walk away with your congratulations to the girls, staff, to the parents, to the officials. Game very well played. Well done. I'd like
And here we're going to have the championship.
first.
The medals out to the runner-up Mississauga Hurricanes. What a fight they put up here, and a great sign of respect. This is not the last time you'll see these players, not just in this league, but in leagues to come. A lot of mutual respect for each other.
Well, that's the great thing about hockey. You go to war, it's such a physical game. You battle all game long, and then at the end, you put on that medal, whichever color it is, and, and show your respect to each other as competitors.
And just a reminder, too, for everyone watching here, the players wearing number 4 on their helmets, which is just a beautiful touch for Everleigh Mancini, who has her own battle right now. If you want to help out, there's a link in the comments. Find out her story, help out. There's a GoFundMe there page too. So that's what hockey's all about. It's about helping not only your teammates, but also those that kind of play the game with you too. So that's what's great about this game.
100%.
Now the medals out to the championship Durham West Lightning.
First of all, I'd like to thank Mississauga for a great game. We were in this game last year, and unfortunately we didn't win. So it was something circled on our calendar to make sure we had a better performance. And I thought we played really well. Thank you, girls.
So
I was right about that. I was here for the game last year, and it really got stolen out of their hands in the last minute. And
who won last year?
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
In a shootout.
All right.
I know I'm not easy sometimes, especially late night at tournaments. All right. I really appreciate you guys putting forth the effort. Thank you. Now to the girls.
So here we go. Addie Key had a great game today. It was fun to watch her play. Adele Keeler gets her gold medal. Sia Mykonos, absolute
Did he
beast.
just call her
He
Sia
called her
Beast?
beast.
I like that.
When you're named after a Greek island, that's pretty good. You expect it to play well. She was great. Huge on the first goal there.
Ava Hepburn.
Hepburn
The game winner.
with the game winner. Standing in front of the net, causing a commotion every time. Boscheman. What a huge game here today. There we go, Charlie. Freitas was steady on D. We got all the nicknames coming out now.
Jesse Olden.
That's a good name, eh? An oldie that's a good handle, eh? Like it.
Caitlin Bonnyman.
Nemmer. Kira Nemmer picking up her gold. Leah McLean.
Yeah. No, she had a great game.
Macy's a Skinder. Solid defender today. The defense was awesome for the Bolts.
Both sides. Both sets of D were really playing hard all game.
There's Meyer picking up her gold for her family in Windsor watching. Brownie, Michelle Brown, had a solid game, couple of chances. Maya Stickle. Sumani.
He was calling her Tsunami.
Tsunami. She played like a tsunami today.
Tegan Maxwell with the shutout today.
Maxwell played great, especially late down the stretch. Really held her team in there. You can't win without great goaltending, and Maxwell's right there. And the season's far from over. Lots of hockey still to come.
Yeah, well, that's the thing with the women's hockey, with these provincials that come at the end. It's pretty cool that you get to the end of the league championship and you still have something to look forward to.
Where do they play the provincials?
Good question. Actually, not entirely sure.
In Toronto?
Yeah, it's in the GTA somewhere.
There we go, championship banner. You'll be listening to the crowd as this banner gets unveiled, that's for sure. Lightning. The two goaltenders are the ones that are going to be dropping the banner here. And anticipation, here we go! Woo! Congratulations! Durham West Lightning, league champions.
Mykonos just went skating off the ice. I feel like something's coming. I don't know.
I think Mykonos probably getting her phone or something.
Oh, yeah, I think it is a phone.
Yeah, it is a phone. You got to capture this, right? For the team photo. You got a feel for Mississauga came all this way. And but very proud of their accomplishments as well.
Okay, just for you to be able to appreciate this entire season, tournaments, league play, Durham West has only lost 3 games. Mississauga has only lost 1. Okay, so they haven't had to see much of the experience of not being on the winning side of this equation, and so it's certainly disappointing when it happens right at the end.
Only to lose 1 game all season long. What an amazing season, an amazing run for this Mississauga Hurricanes team. And obviously for the Lightning, long-lasting memories, top team not only today, but top team with no doubt in the country. There's no doubt about
Yeah,
that, right?
It certainly was the debate all year.
Yeah.
And on the minor hockey rankings, Mississauga had that one spot locked up until I think January or something, and then it bounced back and forth a couple of times. But coming into this game, Durham was listed as the #1 team, and they just proved it on the ice here. Now.
Very cool. The Bolts taking their photo. This tradition of taking a photo on the ice by, I think, the Edmonton Oilers of the 90s.
Yeah, it was actually Wayne Gretzky who started it.
Yeah.
He said, "Come here, boys, at center ice," and got them all to corral together, take the photo with the cup, and ever since it's been sort of a real tradition with hockey teams of all levels and ages.
And all sports have adopted that. The Jays did that in their run.
Yeah.
Other sports do that as well. You want to get that unfiltered shot of your team when they win a championship here. Let's see if they turn around and salute the fans. I have no doubt that they will.
Yeah.
Well, this was fun.
Absolutely.
This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, listen, Flex, so glad that you were willing to do this and up for it, and the whole team here with the boys.
Yeah, I got my 2 boys here doing this. That was a lot of fun. Luke, what'd you think of the game?
Thought it was a great game. Lightning played a really good game, so did Mississauga, but one team had to win, and I think the better team did win today.
Yeah, I think so.
Great camera work there, Luke.
Thank you.
Charlie, keenly paying attention every step of the way, too.
And providing a few insights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good game. Both goalies had such an amazing game today. It's really a good game all around, and I think these teams could see each other in provincials again. Could be a fun matchup.
Most certainly will be. One of my favorite songs, "We Are the Champions," being played here. Why don't we get an interview with one of the parents here, one of the parents of the kids, if they know anybody here. You want to talk to someone there, Johnny, if we can get someone?
Just looking around, seeing who I see Hepburn out here. I don't know. Maybe he's already gone downstairs for a photo op. I think he has, yeah. Stephen probably knew I was going to try to track him down at some point, so we got out of here. Wow, what a road for these two teams. I cannot tell you the amount of chatter that has been going on for the last 7 months between not just these two teams, but every team in the division. You know, who do you pick in a head-to-head? Who do you think comes out on top? Was a subject line all over the place. And I can't believe we had to wait right till the end to see. But like you said, provincials around the corner. Who knows? Or maybe a chance for a rematch. That's not what happened last year. Last year, Hamilton ended up winning this game, and then in the provincials, they lost one of the round robin games in the provincials, and that's kind of how it goes. You can't lose.
Yeah.
It's a 3-game round robin, and if you lose, you're done. Even if you tie, you might be done.
They're making TikToks on the ice. There we go. They're making TikToks on the ice. Well, I think that's it.
Excellent.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here for Bobby Flex, Johnny, not so many letters, for Chucker and Luke. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. Congratulations to Durham West Lightning on their championship. We will see you at provincials